first thing you want to do is go down to your hospital's storage facility, find your section for your O2 tanks. Should be clearly marked. These are marked on the wall here. Next thing you want to do is confirm that you are grabbing oxygen. In the United States, oxygen is the color green. This tank's green. And then you want to inspect it, look for any signs of damage, anything that dings or anything like that that may affect the performance of the cylinder. This one looks good. Next, we want to get it ready to be used. First thing you want to do is what we call cracking the cylinder. What it does is it cleans out any of the debris that may have accumulated, and then you announce loudly that you are cracking the cylinder. Cracking the cylinder. So one quick little twist. Close it off. That looks good. Next thing you want to do is attach the regulator. You want to make sure the pins line up with the holes on the tank. Make sure your O-ring washer is in, and we are going to slide this over. Make sure the pins go into the holes. Tighten it, and then we are going to, this ready to be used, we are going to give it one full turn. All right, next we're going to occlude the flow meter, make sure the pressure still agrees. Let's turn that on. Occlude the valve. Okay, pressure looks good. And the next thing we are going to want to do is get it ready for transport. This one is already in a carrying device. If you're going to use a rack, make sure they are secured or chained. If you are going to be traveling with it via bedside, you want to make sure it's laid on its side, not standing straight up. So we're going to take this to the patient's room. We're going to confirm that this is the correct patient, go through our AIDIT, make sure that basically we have the right person. And then you want to educate your patient on some usage with the O2 tank. First, no smoking, the big one. If the nasal passages become dry, etc., you do not want to use any oil-based product like petroleum jelly or anything like that. You also don't want to use any oil-based product near an O2 tank. I'll let them know if they need to transport it to keep it in a secure device like this. Otherwise, it needs to be laid down flat on its side. You don't want to have it elevated where it may fall and become damaged and therefore not work or damage the regulator. Next thing we're going to do is what we call bleeding the tank. So we are going to close this off. Make sure it's closed, and then we're going to turn on the flow. Watch the pressure drop. Okay, back to 0. And then we are going to tighten this, slide the pins out from the hole, and it slides right out.